Hi, Jen. All right, so here we are. All right, so first off, I am looking at you mostly do families and weddings. That is sort of what I'm feeling here. And according to your top menu, you do sort of a little bit of everything, which is totally fine. But we're going to go through and we're going to figure out the weak points and how we can get people over to contacting you. The first thing I am noticing up here is you have all of this information for your galleries, but there's no contact and there's no about you. So you do actually need those things. But as a client, they're probably just going to start the scroll on the main page. So the first thing you do here is want them to view an entire gallery, and that pushes them straight off onto your pixie set. So the first thing you're doing is saying, here, leave my gallery or leave my website. Here you go. And then you're asking for their email to view it. Nobody's going to do this right off the bat. Just going to put that out there right now. You're having them leave your website by linking them out, and then you're asking for an email. If you're going to have a gallery for people to view, don't password protect it, because people don't want to enter their email and things just to view photos like that. They're going to be worried that you're going to spam them or just whatever. People are protective of their emails these days, so I wouldn't do that. Plus, this is prime real estate. This is your main spot to create an emotional engagement and an emotional connection with your potential clients, and then tell them what you want them to do. Right now, you're not telling them what to do. Well, you are. You're saying view entire gallery, which is pushing them off your website. So you don't want to do that. This is prime real estate. This is like your business card right here. This is the first thing people are going to read and see when they come on your website. So you need to make an emotional connection. You need to talk about what you do for your clients and figure out their pain points. Why do your clients come to you? What are they looking for? And I don't mean they're looking for pretty photos. Like, are they looking for an experience? Are they looking for an emotional connection? Are they looking for documentary? Like, what do you provide that's unique to you? And that's what you need to talk about right here. And it doesn't have to be much. It can just be like 2 to 5 sentences. And then you can ask them to choose the type of session you're interested in. What type of session are you looking for? Choose from one of the things below. And then you can totally leave this link to one of these pages. Instead of saying galleries, say, which experience are you interested in? Or choose your experience. Tell them what you want them to do. Okay? Choose your experience. Have an emotional connection. Choose your experience. Then they're going to click on one of these pages. And I'm just going to go ahead and open them all up. Okay, so your contact form is at the bottom of your homepage. This needs to be on its own page, honestly. That way it's very easy to link it to your other pages. And I'm going to go into that in a minute. But this needs to be its own page. photographybyjenniferlynn.com/contact. Done. That's what you need. You need this form on its own page, period. Because when you go to these pages, okay, I kind of figured they were just galleries. Oh, but they're galleries and they have, I like the reviews mixed in. That's actually super genius. Get the contact form off of these pages. You don't need it. What you need though is you need to talk about weddings. You haven't told me anything so far on your website. Your website has no words. So one, Google's not finding you because Google likes words. Google likes pictures, but Google loves words. So right now you're literally not telling me anything. You haven't told me anything. Your photos are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But you haven't talked to me. You haven't made an emotional connection. You haven't told me what to do. So you definitely need some help here. So what you need to do on these pages, one, it needs a title. It needs to say wedding experience or weddings or something above the gallery. And then you need a nice little paragraph talking about your weddings, talking about why someone would book you for their wedding, what is important to your photographers. And this isn't like, these things are important. Like, you want candid photos. You need to, just try to stay away from I statements, like saying, I work well with vendors, or I will capture your day. Like, you definitely want to talk to them in a you will benefit sort of way. And that's hard. That's really hard to not say, I do this, I do this, I do this. It's very difficult. But I think you can do it. You can always pull words and things out of these reviews, like, easily. So you can totally use words from these reviews to fill in this area up here. But you definitely need to have a title on the page to let me know that I'm on the weddings page. And then you need information. You need words talking about weddings and why someone wants you as their wedding photographer. Hit their pain points. Again, that's what you got to work on. And then you'll have your title, a little bit of text information, and a button that says contact me. That will link them over to your contact page. Okay? And then at the bottom of the gallery, you could have a button here as well. It can still say packages starting at $3,900 and contact me. Like, that's totally fine. But this contact just needs to be its own page, because I'm assuming is that your engagements and your family photos probably have the same contact form thing happening. It might be my computer that's not loading that contact form. Oh, session starting at 3:09. That's massive. I would just take that photo out of there. That's kind of crazy looking. But also there's no contact button. So basically right now, at least this family gallery is a total dead end. You've gotten them here, but you haven't told them anything about family photography, and you haven't asked them to contact you from this point. I really do love that you have reviews mixed into the gallery. I would get rid of this giant price thing that's happening. And maternity, same thing. Yeah, I love the mix. Okay, so I have some very simple things to add for your website. You need a contact page where you put that contact form on its own page. Don't expect people to scroll all the way down and find it, and don't expect them to go back to your home page and scroll all the way down and find it. You want to make it super easy for people to contact you. So you need a contact button. You also need a page that's about you. Like, you totally need a page that's about you. There's no reason that there shouldn't be just a basic headshot of you with a bio, like just talking about your life or your photography, how you got into it, fun facts, whatever you want to spell out. You need a personal touch. And overall, your website needs words. So this is your homework, okay? You need to make an emotional connection here, right here. Emotional connection, and then choose the experience you're interested in. And allow them to pick one of these pages. And then on each of these pages, it needs to say what page they're on. I know it highlights here, but it needs to say what page they're on. And then you need to have information, more emotional connection, not just you get 2 hours and 40 photos and we'll work to choose your location to get, like, don't talk about the technical aspects of it. Talk about the emotional aspects of it. Like, all photographers sell packages. We all do that. Like, what's included is sort of beside the point. You need to talk about why the experience is so amazing and why someone would want to book you for their engagement photos. Okay? So every single one of these pages, weddings, engagements, family, maternity to newborn, you need a descriptive paragraph and then a contact button. Okay? Title, emotional connection, contact button, then these galleries on each one of these pages. Okay? And then you need a contact page with one singular contact form, and you need an About You page. So your goal going through your website is you're creating a path is what you're doing. With your goal being getting them from your homepage right here over to one of these gallery/informational pages, because that's what it's going to be now, over to your contact. Home, gallery, contact. That is your goal. Your biggest thing is you need words. You absolutely need words on your website. I mean, the website itself is clean, it's simple, it's straightforward. It is easy to navigate, but you're not giving clients a path. You have to tell them where to go. You have to tell them what to do. Just having pretty photos and a couple galleries is not, it's very passive. And you can't just assume they're going to look at pretty photos and want to book you, because you're not giving them any information. You need to give them at least a little information as to what it's like to work with you. And I know reviews do that, but also your little review blips, I love them, but they're photos. So Google's not reading these either because they're photos. So Google's not reading this text. It's not indexing this text. So you're probably not coming up on Google at all. And you said someone else has a similar name to you. So you're probably competing with similar keywords and things, especially because you're doing weddings, engagements, families, maternity, newborn. You're doing a lot. So you're probably competing a little bit with the other Jennifer Lynn just on some keywords. So you need to make sure that you have the better copy on your website. You have to have the better words. You need to start writing all about what weddings, engagements, family, maternity, newborns are all about and why clients come to you for it. That is your goal. So you definitely have some homework. And if you want me to look over your website again when you're done, let me know. But because this was kind of a short one, but you don't have a lot of content. You really need some content. And that's honestly, that's the biggest downfall of this website. Really, there's two. There's two big issues. One is lack of text. Two is lack of a specific path for clients to follow. So those are your things. Those are your things you have to do. Period. Done. Like, you need text and you need a path for your clients to follow that gets them from the home page to the information to the contact. All right? So good luck, and just reach out if you have any questions at all.